Hey guys, my name's Jake. I have actually been on YouTube for a couple of years now, but on a separate channel about type 1 diabetes, which, side note, if you're type 1 diabetic or you know someone who's type 1 diabetic and you haven't checked out my channel, I'll put a link down below. But anyways, I want to start a second channel because ever since Google released their new smart home automations, I have been going crazy about them, and I have come up with some crazy cool automations, and I just wanted to show a couple of them to you and show you how to do it. Now, I know I just said Google. If you're not in the Google ecosystem, totally fine. Don't let that scare you off. And actually, you'll be using kind of stuff from 3 different ecosystems. And again, you don't need to own any hardware in any of them. So don't be like, oh, I don't own the Smart Things Hub. I can't do this. It's fine. All you need is the apps. So the 3 apps that you'll be using the Amazon Alexa app, the Smart Things app, and the Google Home app. And again, all you need is the app. You don't need any hardware. Like me personally, all I own is Google Home devices. I don't own a single Alexa device. I don't own like a Smart Things Hub or anything like that. All you need is the apps. Smart home tech is really cool, and while it's cool to say Alexa or OK Google to turn on the lights, let's be honest, it's not easier than just flipping on a light switch. There are times when it might be more convenient. Like for me, for example, like my light switches are right here. And if we're laying on the couch in here, then saying, hey, turn off the lights is so more convenient. But in my opinion, the real genius of smart home tech is having stuff happen automatically. And that's what this channel is all going to be about. Things like if I'm watching TV and I turn off the TV, having the lights turn on automatically, because why would I turn the TV off and not need the lights? Having to skip that step that says, hey, Google, turn on living room lights. That's really where the magic of smart home tech is. And that's what I want to go over in this channel. And I've come up with some crazy cool stuff. And the reason why we need all 3 is because all 3 have weaknesses. But thankfully, Amazon and Google complement each other really well. And if they're virtual switches, you can make them interact with smart things, which frankly is just so much smarter than both Amazon and Google. For example, okay, I've been using Amazon routines for years now, right? And it's always driven me insane that you can't use lights as an input. Like you can't say, hey, if this light's on, turn this light on. And that's always drove me crazy. And same with like Roku, like my smart TV is a Roku TV. You can tell Alexa to turn on the Roku, but you can't use the device's state as an input. Google has fixed this. You can use that Roku TV's on and off state as an input, and same with like my Chromecast with Google TV, and lights. You can use lights as an input, but you can't use like sensors like Amazon can. So it seems like whatever Amazon's weakness is Google's strength, and vice versa, right? And then smart things is just going to be the brains that kind of controls everything. And it's necessary to have smart things because honestly, it's just so much smarter than Amazon and Google, that the routines that either of them can do. Like for example, with Amazon, you can have one input and that's, hey, if this lock is unlocked, do this, but you can't even tell it to do it at a certain time. Google at least is a little bit smarter where you can say, hey, if this light turns on after sunset, then do this. But again, you can't say if this light is on and this light is on, do this. But SmartThings fixes that. And thankfully, this issue is actually really mitigated because probably 99% of devices that work with Amazon work with Google and vice versa. SmartThings' weakness is that, honestly, it's kind of hard to find devices that really support it. There are some, depending on the kind of device, like smart plugs that are pretty accessible. But when it comes to like bulbs, what I've noticed is that like I bought some single bulbs that I think I paid $35 for 2 of them. And well, they're definitely like brighter than the $5 bulbs that I just buy off of Amazon. Like they lose connectivity a lot. And they were, again, like more than 3 times as much. In all honesty, there are just certain types of devices that don't work with smart things, like wireless dimmer switches, which I just got by Sync by GE that I absolutely love. There's no alternative that works with smart things. So for about 90% of automations on this channel, it's going to be Google being the input, smart things being the brains, and Alexa being the output. So always just come back and reference this if you're wondering why I'm using what programming and what. And I've come up with some really, really cool stuff that I'm excited to show you guys. Please like and subscribe. New channel. I need all help I can get. If you guys have any ideas for automations that you've thought of that you want me to help you solve, help you think through, I would absolutely love that if you would comment that down below. And if you have any ideas or questions, please comment those below as well. And we'll see you in the next one.